Hello everyone, welcome to Medjo Notes. So today we are going to start from water soluble vitamins from vitamin B12. So it is one of the most important question among water soluble vitamins. So I have written notes from Vasudevan. So let's get into the topic. So starting from vitamin B12, it's none other called cobalamin. Vitamin B12 is otherwise called cobalamin, extrinsic factor of Castle and anti-pernicious anemia factor. Okay, what are the structure and chemistry? So it is water soluble, heat stable, and in color. So it contains 4.35% cobalt by weight, and one molecule of vitamin B12 contains one cobalt atom. So how it is formed from pyrrole rings, then it is converted to corin ring. Then fifth valency of the cobalt is covalently linked to a substituted benzimidazole ring. This is then called cobalamin. So as we are seeing, there are various types of cobalamin are seeing cyanocobalamin, hydroxycobalamin, adenosylcobalamin, and methylcobalamin. Okay. Then how vitamin B12 is absorbed and transported and how it is stored. So there are mainly, it requires two binding proteins. First is intrinsic factor of Castle and second is the cobalophyllin, which is secreted in the saliva. And intrinsic factor of Castle is secreted in the gastric parietal cells. So first what happens, gastric pepsin releases the vitamin from proteins of the food, and then vitamin B12 binds with cobalophyllin. Okay. Then in duodenum, cobalophyllin is hydrolyzed by trypsin of pancreatic juice. So vitamin B12 is released and then binds to intrinsic factor. So what happens? Automatically we can understand that in pancreatic insufficiency. Why? Because cobalophyllin is hydrolyzed by trypsin of pancreatic juice, right? So in pancreatic insufficiency, vitamins may not be released. Then vitamin cobalophyllin is excreted, resulting in vitamin B12 deficiency. So this is the main cause of vitamin B12 deficiency. So then one molecule of intrinsic factor can combine with the two molecules of vitamin B12. So this intrinsic factor vitamin B12 complex gets attached to specific receptors on intestinal mucosal cells and then it is internalized. The intrinsic factor is digested inside the mucosal cell and B12 is converted to methylcobalamin. This is then transported in the blood bound to glycoprotein transcobalamin 2. So when in excess, methylcobalamin is taken up with the liver and it is converted to deoxyadenosylcobalamin and stored in combination with transcorin, which is nothing but transcorin. Okay, sorry, transcobalamin 1 and which is nothing but transcorin. So then liver can store about 2 milligram of vitamin B12, which is sufficient for the requirement for 2 to 3 years. Okay. Then what are the biochemical functions? We can see methyl malonyl CoA isomerase. So in this dimethyl malonyl CoA is formed in the body from propionyl CoA. Then it is converted to L form by racemase and then it is isomerized again by methyl malonyl CoA mutase to succinyl CoA. This is a very important step. This succinyl CoA enters the citric acid cycle. So as we have seen in citric acid cycle, in vitamin B12 deficiency, methylmalonyl CoA is excreted in urine as methylmalonic aciduria. So this is the condition. So the metabolism of odd chain fatty acids leads to the production of methylmalonyl CoA. Okay. Then homocysteine methyltransferase, in this also cobalamin is converted to methylcobalamin when homocysteine is converted to methionine in the presence of methionine synthase. Okay. Then yeah, methylfolate trap and folate deficiency. This is important. Cobalamin is required for the conversion of 25-methyl tetrahydrofolate to tetrahydrofolate by methionine synthesis enzyme. Okay, in cobalamin deficiency there is failure of conversion, so this will not convert to tetrahydrofolate. So this is known as folate trap. Okay, simple. For examination this is enough. So for more information, to know more knowledge about this folate deficiency and folate trap, we have to study more in Vasudevan. So I have written notes what is required for the examination. Okay, what are the causes for vitamin deficiency? First is nutritional causes. Then we have Addisonian pernicious anemia. Okay, it is an autoimmune disease with a strong familial background. Antibodies are generated against intrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor becomes deficient, leading to defective absorption of vitamin B12. Then gastric atrophy of gastric epithelium leading to deficiency of the intrinsic factor and decreased B12 deficiency is common in India. So in chronic iron deficiency anemia, there is generalized mucosal atrophy including atrophic glossitis. Okay, then okay, Yeah, what are the deficiency manifestations? Main is folate trap, then megaloblastic anemia, elevated homocysteine level leading to homocystinuria, aclerohydria, which is absence of acid in gastric juice is associated with vitamin B12 deficiency. So, vitamin B12 deficiency in nails is seen as parallel ridges. Okay, then requirement. So normal day requirement is 2 microgram per day. During pregnancy and lactation it increases to 3 microgram per day. Okay, dietary sources, liver is the richest source and curd is a good source of vitamin B12, and most importantly we have to remember is vitamin B12 is not present in vegetables. So all the vegetarians across the world will lack in vitamin B12. Okay, so that's all. Vitamin B12 is important. 15 mark question or 10 mark question, or they might ask as a part of 5 mark question also. And among this, absorption of vitamin B12 is very important. This is a very important process. We have all we have to know about this transport and storage, how vitamin B12 is transported and it is stored in liver as transcorin. Okay, okay, thank you.